Hi everyone, I'm Angelique, also known as The Light. Welcome to my channel. This is my 3-month post-op video. I have 2 other videos up documenting month 1 and month 2. I hope y'all are doing great. I'm feeling great. You know, everything in life is not great, but I'm feeling great as far as healing from the surgery within these 3 months. 3 months went super duper fast. Um, and I am down 51 pounds. And unfortunately, the camera does put more weight on me. I feel like my face looks much fuller on camera than it does in person or in photos. Or it can just be the angle that I'm recording at. But I can definitely tell in my face and my neck starting to look a little old to me. But I'm okay with my results. My dietitian, I already saw her for my 3-month post-op appointment. I met up with my dietitian and I'm going to meet my doctor this week. Um, but she was saying that she feels I'm not losing enough weight um, within these 3 months. And I'm going to say I'm okay with that because I feel like it's going to give my skin time to catch up to me losing weight. To lose 51 pounds in 3 months, I feel like I'm all right with that, regardless if it's surgery, um, surgically done, basically. It would have been cool to have lost 60 pounds within these 3 months, but that's something I can definitely work on. My diet is still the same. You know, she kept like harassing me, going, "Are you lying to me? Is there something that you're eating that you shouldn't be eating? Are you drinking a lot?" And I'm like, "Girl, I'm a grown woman. I don't need to lie to you. I'm not getting points. I'm not getting paid. I actually don't have to show up. The surgery is done. If I don't want to come to my appointments, I don't have to. There's many patients that don't end up going to their appointments after their surgery. They get their surgery for their insurance and they out of there. I'm doing it because I care and I do want the help. And I'm serious. I made a commitment to the surgery. So I would say this. No, I'm not lying. I told her, I was honest with her, that I have been eating rice sometimes. I have been eating the wraps, the breading wrap to make a sandwich, not eating, regular sliced bread or hero bread to make a sandwich, but I've been using like the wraps or the veggie wraps to make a sandwich, which many people do. Um, so I was honest about that. I'm not eating cookies and chips and ice cream and candy, none of that stuff. Yes, I've tried chips, I've tried crackers, but it's something I don't eat like on a daily basis. I'm still doing my protein shakes, for breakfast. I'm eating fruit. I'm like obsessed with watermelon right now. I love watermelon. From time to time, I do indulge in smoothies. I love a papaya, a mango, banana smoothie. It's like my favorite. I get it from one of my favorite smoothie shops when I'm out and about. But I don't do it too much because they said that, fruits have a lot of sugar. Um, Not eating fried chicken, still eating like roasted chicken or taking the skin off the chicken, or not eating chicken at all even though it has protein. I've been eating more fish and shrimp lately. Um, Still eating veggies. I'm obsessed with spinach leaves. I don't like the regular salads too much, but my body does digest it very well. I haven't been indulging in kale, even though I love kale. Um, Broccoli, eating a lot of broccoli. And honestly, this month 3, I would say I had to force myself to eat. Excuse me. I had to force myself to eat. I don't know if it's because of summer or what's going on spiritually in the world, but I really haven't been wanting to like eat every day. Um, I've been having like better experiences with going out to eat because my birthday was this week, August 15th. So I have been having, you know, better experiences going out to eat, but I'm not gonna order certain things just because whoever I'm with, they ordered something that I normally used to eat. I'm able to say no to people. Like there was people, oh, let's order this, let's share appetizer, oh, let's share food. I'm like, nah, girl, I cannot eat what you eat. I gotta get this salmon and maybe or a salad. Like, you have to be very stern with people because some people I haven't told them about my surgery, so and I'm not going to because it's none of their business. And then there's some people who I have, told, you know, um, that I had surgery or whatever the case is. And I just feel like that is just best for my journey not to tell people. And people shouldn't pressure you into eating something anyway. Like, you have to have boundaries. You have to be able to say no while you're out. Order a kid's meal, order a salad, order the salmon. Don't order an appetizer, but they're just like, oh, let's like order a couple of appetizers, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I might just order a appetizer to eat, and I'll have one drink. I have not been able to have more than one drink or even finish my alcoholic beverage while I'm out now eating, and I'm content. Um, so as far as like food and a dietitian saying that, it was hilarious. But the only thing I've been a bad girl with is that I have been dabbling in rice and the wraps, pretty much. That's the only thing I really can say that I've really been dabbling in. I wanted to eat ice cream and it made my tummy hurt. um, I'm not supposed to even have ice cream that has milk in it anyway. So it was the milk and the fact that there's sugar. I'm noticing that I'm still drinking my 0 calorie drinks. Okay, I ain't lying to you. I got one right here sitting here. I love vitamin waters. It's weird. I have like this thing where I go on a hunt for vitamin waters in different flavors and 0 sugar. So if you live in New York and you know places they have like different flavored 0 sugar vitamin waters, let me know because I'm on the hunt. I still drink Gatorade. I drink alkaline water. I know the spring water tastes like crap. Oh my gosh, spring water is disgusting to me now. So I've been drinking alkaline water. Um, I tried fried chicken actually recently, and I end up peeling off the skin because it was just too much batter. So it's funny to me when I hear my dietitian question me. I'm like, listen, even if I wanted to eat certain things, I couldn't because it'll literally make me sick. And it doesn't taste the same. So, you go to go eat something or try something that you normally used to love, you're not gonna like it. You're not, because you're not used to eating fried foods or greasy foods. Like, I can kind of like now look at food and be like, I'm not gonna do that because it's gonna hurt your stomach. I have not experienced dumping syndrome yet. I'm in month 3 now, and I have not thrown up anything. I have not ran to the bathroom to sit on the toilet or anything like that. Thank God. So that's the portion about the food. Yeah, food is just not fooding still. It's weird. Like some days it'll taste good, and then there'll be other days where things just taste nasty. But in month 3, I was going through a phase where I had to kind of force myself to eat. And I noticed that in month 3, I just wanted to drink more liquids. Like I can go all day with just a protein shake or a smoothie, and I wouldn't be hungry. And the only way I knew that that wasn't going to be enough for me is I started to get lightheaded or feel drained, and I needed solid food. But that's what I've been going through when it comes to month 3. Let's talk about my hair loss. So I spoke too soon. In month 2, I thought I didn't have any hair loss, but I am experiencing hair loss. But it's mostly like the nape area, I guess that's what they call it, or black women, we say our edges. I've never had any issues with my edges. So I had crochet slash faux locks in, um, and maybe it was too much tension on my scalp, plus losing the hair. So when I went to go take out those faux locks and I went to go comb my hair, guys, it was like the hair was like coming off like butter. I'm a person that has a lot of hair. This is a wig though. So I was so nervous because I won't be able to wear my faux locks or my crochet styles for a while, which I love those styles. You know, it looks like dreadlocks for some of you who don't know what that is. I won't be able to do that because it'll be too much tension, and I have the cornrow and I have to twist my hair with that hair, and I don't want that to break out my hair. But I'm gonna show you. I do have a wig on, but you see, like it's thinning. Like this piece was not that big, so I've been using like my baby hairs to kind of camouflage it. Over here as well, it's just been thinning, and like you can see like that bald spot. So when I go do a ponytail, you know, you can kind of see it. I actually have to put like a little bit of makeup, and it's just like uneven, like you don't see like a clear, you know, lining of hair. At first I was a little devastated, but I feel like I'll get over it. The hair will grow back. It is not as bad. I guess I'm, you know, doubling up on the iron and my multivitamin, and it'll grow back. I have been wearing ponytails, or I've been doing like what I call, these are called half waves, where I can blend my natural hair with it and kind of give my hair a break. I suggest don't put any tension hairstyles on your hair, and let it grow back. But it hasn't been falling out like that. But it does make me a little insecure when I'm doing a ponytail and I can see like a bald spot there. But I've been taking like the makeup that I use on my eyebrows, and I've been like putting it there. I might get a spray, just to spray there if I'm going to do a ponytail. But the makeup has been working a little bit in order to camouflage it. But I was really sad when I started to see my hair fall out. But I've experienced that before in 2016 when I had surgery on my uterus and I had lost all that blood because I was bleeding for 6 months. And I had the anesthesia. My hair did fall out and I ended up cutting it. So believe it or not, it was worse with the uterus surgery than it is with this surgery. Okay. Um, do people notice my weight loss? No. So don't feel bad if you're like 2 months in or 3 months in and nobody is noticing. Um, you have to understand it could be for multiple reasons why people aren't noticing your weight loss. So it's not that I've been looking for people to notice my weight loss, but even when I say like, oh yeah, I lost 50 pounds, they're like, you did? Really? Um, I think because I one of the reasons why I think people don't notice your weight loss is because if you're a person who's been big your whole life, they're fixated on you being big. Now you're just like a smaller version of being big. So the first maybe 3 or 4 months, they may not see it. Um, I see it in my face. I see it, and that's what matters. Don't feel bad if you don't get compliments. Like you lost your first 50 pounds and you don't get compliments. Compliment yourself. And that's something that I've been on. Then there's going to be people who are haters. They see you lost the weight. They see your face is slimming down, your waist is slimming down. They notice it, but they're not going to compliment you because people don't like change. A lot of people are haters. They're so used to you being one way. Oh yeah, but now you're going to be competition for them because you're losing weight. They were happy with you being the fat family member or the fat friend, and now they're noticing your progress. Something about people changing or progressing in life, elevating in life, bothers people who aren't working on anything. So I think that's one of the main reasons why is they see it, but they're not going to say anything because it makes them feel some kind of way that maybe there's something in their life that they're not working on. So you have to be your biggest cheerleader. Hopefully your spouse or your lover is also your biggest cheerleader, or your children. But other than outside of that, don't worry about it. Another thing is people, they like you fat. not like in a bad way, but they liked you fat. They like you bigger. Like they're attracted to that. Like I told one of my male friends, he took me out for my birthday, and I told him about the surgery while we were out hanging out for my birthday. And I was just like, oh, I recently lost 50 pounds. He was like, oh, okay. Like, your face does look a little smaller, but I didn't want to say anything, because a lot of times people don't want to say anything because they think like you're very sensitive about your weight, so they don't want to say like, hey, did you lose weight, when really that's like a compliment in society. But he never talks about my weight. He is attracted to me, and always talks about how he likes my body and he likes me big. And whenever I would talk about losing weight, he would be like, no, 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 like you look good. Like, and I'm like, it's not about looking good, it's about being healthy. So yeah, he had a weird face, guys. I did not expect that from him. His face was like stern, and he didn't smile when I said I did the surgery. He was like, oh, why are you telling me now? Like, you had the surgery in May and it's August. Like, why are you telling me now? And I'm like, oh, because you just asked me why didn't I finish my food. So I didn't want him to think like I didn't like my food that he's paying for. So I just like, oh, let me tell him, because he just kept saying to me like, oh, you barely touched your food. And I'm like, oh, I ate. But he kept pressuring. So you're going to get that a lot, by the people who you didn't tell that you had the surgery. And like, he just kept he mentioned it like 3 times, and by the third time I was kind of annoyed, and I was a little tipsy too. So I was just like, oh, let me just tell you, I had weight loss surgery in May. He was like, what? Like, why are you telling me now? That was in May. And I'm like, I don't have to tell you at all. I could have told you like next May. I'm just telling you because you keep like asking me over and over again about my food. So now when we go hang out, when we're eating or drinking, I'm probably only gonna have one drink. I'm probably gonna order an appetizer, or take the rest of my food home. And this is why, because I'm actually very full, and I cannot stuff my stomach anymore, unless you want me to throw up on this table. And I was just like, oh yeah, I lost 50 pounds so far, and I plan to lose maybe about 50 more, 50 or 70 more pounds. And he was just like stuck. He looked so stuck, guys. I don't think he was feeling that at all. That ain't my man. I'm not interested in him. I don't really care like what he thinks. It'll be great as a friend for him to support me, but he doesn't have to. I'm supporting myself. But yeah, he looked stuck, and then he was like, oh, don't get too small now. You see, I don't like to hear that. If your friend just told you that they had weight loss surgery, they cannot control how much weight they're going to lose or how they're going to look. I've heard people say they only lost 30, 40 pounds with the surgery. And then there are others who lost 200 pounds with the surgery. You don't know how you're going to look. You don't know how much weight you're going to lose or how your body is going to adjust to it. My body, I feel like, is slow. It's the pounds is not coming off like that. There's other people, the pounds be coming off. It's not coming off me like that. Which is a good and bad thing. But if I have to do a liquid diet in order to get some of this weight off, I'm willing to do that too. But saying to your friend who just expressed to you that they had a weight loss surgery, and you tell them, don't lose too much now, like, bro, I'm not sleeping with you, we're not dating, we're just friends, like, don't worry about how much weight I'm gonna be losing off my body. And he's very skinny, and I don't ever say to him like, you need to go to the gym, you need to be drinking some protein shakes, bro, because you're like 100 pounds and you're like 40 something. I don't say that to him. But anyway, you're gonna get these slick comments, you're gonna get the non-support, because that's what they're used to. And of course, in his mind, he's probably thinking like, damn, yo, I'm really never gonna have a chance with this girl. She's gonna lose more weight and she's going to change, and that's probably what's going on in his head. But I just view him I view him as a friend. But he just had this weird, like, dead, stern look on his face. Like, he wasn't happy at all. He might have said it like, oh yeah, that's good, I'm happy for you, I'm happy you're happy, but he was not happy when I gave him that information. But F these people, man. It's about your health, your body, and how you view yourself. um some of you will have to, you're gonna have to let go of your lovers too. You're not gonna be able to, be with these individuals if they're not gonna be supportive of a healthier lifestyle, of a better version of you, or a slimmer version of you. I don't want to say better version, but just because you slim it don't mean you're better. But people need to support that change. Yeah, but no, I have not been getting any compliments from people who I'm close to or I know. um there's been, a couple of friends like, oh wow, now, I had a ponytail in my hair. I was rocking a ponytail for a while, and they were like, oh wow, I didn't see it before, but I see it now because you rocking a ponytail, and girl, your chin is not like chinning like it used to. And I'm, think it's so funny. But yeah, so people will not compliment you as you think, and sometimes you're gonna be looking like, oh, I wonder if I see this person that knows I lost weight. They ain't gonna say nothing to you. A lot of people will try to hold back compliments or, motivation, just to hurt you. It's I know we're not like that. I'm not like that, but it's sad. Like, it's sad. I'm a person that notices weight gain and weight loss on people like immediately. It doesn't matter. I could have went a whole year without seeing you, and I'm gonna notice it. Some people are like, oh, maybe because they always see you. Like, I don't always see my friends. Like, I see my friends like every couple of months. So I really wouldn't. And like the guy that I saw that said that, he hadn't seen me since May, so I don't see how he didn't notice the weight loss. But that's okay. Don't worry about it, because when you hit that 100-pound mark, what they gonna do? Deny that you lost the weight? You can't hide 100 pounds. So when I make my 100-pound mark and they're still not complimenting, then I know they were hating when I was at that 50 that 50 mark. Oh, excuse me, I'm spitting. Then I know that they were hating at the 50 mark. But yeah, don't let that make you feel some kind of way. Be your biggest cheerleader. Hopefully your husband or wife is your biggest cheerleader. Um, your children, and that's all that matters. But that's pretty much it for my 3 month post-op of VSG surgery. I still have no regrets. My appetite is still weird. I'm dealing with the whole hair journey and trying to save my hair, and that's pretty much it. I don't have any complaints. I do feel like I need to like up my vitamins. Um, Now I'm starting to deal with insomnia a little bit. I'm unable to sleep at night, but I don't know if that is due to the surgery or is something else going on with me. Oh yes, my cycle is coming like every month now. It's on time. It's coming on time, but I'm experiencing bad cramps. Bad cramps. It's not heavy, but it ain't light either. But it's really the pain that is throwing me off, because I always have bad cramps, but it seems like it's increased ever since the surgery. I don't know what that's about. I think my hormones. I think my hormones are normalizing now, because I have PCOS, by the way, and that messes with your hormones. Is a hormonal imbalance. But I think as I'm losing weight, my hormones are balancing out. So I will say I feel more friskier than normal. That's all I'm going to say. So prepare for that too, where you're going to be feeling more friskier and you're going to want to be more active, as your hormones start to balance out. I think it's also because I'm turning 40 next year. So with the weight loss, the hormones balancing out, and the body going, hurry up girl, you need to hurry up and have a baby. Yeah, so it's OD. It's ridiculous how I feel. I need to get a husband ASAP. But yes, that's my 3 month post op. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm proud of myself. And I still haven't been working out like I should, but I still do my walking. I'm advised to do 30 minutes of walking. I do more than 30 minutes of walking a day, and I go up to like the mall maybe once or twice a week, and I walk the mall for like a good 3 hours. So I'm a walker, definitely. And yeah, I feel good. I definitely feel good. I have more energy. I feel energetic. Um, I feel happier. Yeah, like I feel like the hormone imbalance balancing out now. I'm less moody. I'm very much less moody now. Just dropping just that, small 50 pounds. I do notice this a little bit. I'm starting to get a little bit more attention just from losing 50 pounds, meaning men in public. And I'm like, wow, that's interesting how I only lost 50 pounds. So I don't know if it's an energy thing or if it's the 50 pounds, but I'm noticing as I'm getting smaller and clothes look a little different on me now, I'm getting more looks from men. So prepare for that and prepare for that energy. Um, I'm a person that I don't like a lot of male attention in public. So I assume the smaller I get, the more looks and energy from men I am going to get, and I need to prepare myself for that. But yes, guys, that's it. That's my video, and I will be back next month with the 4 month post op update video. All right, take care, peace and blessings. If you like to donate to my channel, all the information will be in my description box, in my comment section. Write down your tips, things that you like to eat, your experiences. What are you doing to grow your hair back? How are the men or the women treating you out there? Do you see a difference? How are your friends and family acting now that you lost weight? All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Take care.